I wanted to get back with you about the training that we had yesterday. I felt like we might have rushed through things a little bit quickly for some people, and so I'm going to make several videos, and this first video is just going to be the very first part, talking about the waffle and about Google Drive. So from the Google screen, to get to any of the apps that we talked about and those that we didn't talk about yet, you click on the waffle. So there's the gray waffle here, or there's the colored waffle here. So either place will get you to your apps. Okay, so within the waffle then, you can customize this to what your needs are and what you use the most. So there's lots of options here and lots of apps available. And so to move them around, take the ones that you use the most and put them towards the top. You just grab and drop. So I'm just going to take Google Classroom. I'm going to put it up here towards the top because I use Google Classroom a lot. I also use Gmail a lot. I also use Google Drive a lot. And any of these things that you use frequently, you can drag and move into your waffle in a location where you can get to them the most. Another way to get to any of the apps that you want to use is just simply by typing the app name in the URL bar at the top. So this is the Uniform Resource Locator, or the address. And so to get to any of the apps that you might want to use, you just type it in. So let's just say that I want to go to Google Slides. I would go to slides.google.com. Oops, I need to put an S in there. Slides.google.com, and it will open up that app. So whatever app it is that you want to use, you can just type it in here and it will open up that app. Okay, so those are two different ways to do that. The one that I want to talk about most in this video is Google Drive, because that's what you're going to use most frequently, I would assume. Google Drive is a place that stores all of your documents, and it's a great place to have them because now they are in a location where it doesn't matter what device I'm on. As long as I log into my Google account, I can get to my Drive. So from your Drive, the first thing that you will want to do is set up some folders, because as you start dumping all of these documents in, they're going to be all jumbled up in lots and lots of things eventually. So to create folders, you just click the little plus, and then right here you can create a folder, and I'm just going to name this dump folder. So maybe this is where I'm just going to dump things that I need to deal with later. Okay, so it has created this folder now, and let's say that this is something that's really important to me or that I want to have stand out, and I would like to color coordinate these folders. If you right click on the folder name, there's quite a few options here, but what we're talking about right now is changing the color of your folder. So maybe I want it to be purple. Okay, I can also add a star to the folder if I want to. So, you can add stars, whatever. Then when I go down here and look in my folders, I could click on starred folders. It will bring them all up. Okay, so you can do that however you want to. Okay, also in Google Drive, you can upload files really super easy. So one way is to click new, and you can do file upload, and you can go and navigate to whatever it is that you want to upload. So right now this went to my desktop, but if I had a flash drive plugged in, or maybe I have a school drive that I want to get to, I can just choose whatever it is I want and then click open, and it will upload that document. So now that the document is in my Google Drive, I can take it and I can move it to wherever I want it to be. So this is the one that I just uploaded. So I'm just going to click and hold on to this, and I'm going to drag it. I'm going to drop it into whatever folder I want it to go into. So I just put that in my dump folder. And so now that document is within a folder instead of just sitting out here in a random place. Okay. Easier way to upload files is just to navigate to the folder. So I'm just going to open up my folder from File Explorer, and let's just say that I want to take this file. I can just hold on to it, drag it, and just drop it onto my Google Drive. Oops, that one won't let me because I don't have it accessible right at the moment. So let's just look at this. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to drag and drop. Bad example. Come on. Drop it here, and so now it's just automatically uploading. So that's the way that I usually bring files into my Google Drive. You can also bring an entire folder. So you can just choose folder upload, and then go find a whole folder full of stuff. These are all things that are on, let's see if I can find one that's on this computer. So let's just see. This one, perhaps, I just grab the whole folder, drag it over, and drop it on to my drive. So you can upload the whole thing. Views, so you can view this like this in a grid, or you can do list view. So this is list view. It just depends on which way you like to see these. So right here, just toggle back and forth. Toggle means switch between things. You can move around in your Google Drive that way as well. Now let's talk about the documents that you have in your drive. So there's an optical character recognition, or OCR, with Google Drive, and what that will do is it will convert a file to an editable document. So let's just say, for instance, this kitchen range manual that I have. So this is the manual for my range. It's been saved as a PDF, but I would like to be able to edit this and add to it. If you right-click the document and you choose Open With, and you open it with Google Docs, it will automatically convert it into a document that can be edited. And it might not save all of the formatting, like how it looks. For instance, as you see here, I'm missing the whole first page, and some things will have to be cleaned up. But all the words are here, and so then I can take these and make them pretty and put them the way I want to, but it just saved me from having to type an entire document. Okay, so just right-click your PDF document, Open With, and choose Docs. You can also scan from your phone and put a document in here, and I'm not going to be able to show you how to do that other than to tell you you have to have Google Drive on your phone, the app. And then from the app on Google Drive, you just click, there's a little plus button in the bottom right-hand corner. It's very colorful. And when you click the plus, then you can click Scan. And so you just hit Scan. It looks like a camera. So you take a picture of it, and it will send it. You just click the Upload button, and it will send it straight to your phone. And then the last thing that we talked about yesterday was how to send a document. So let's just say, for instance, that this is a document that I want to share with someone. So I could take this, his highlighted, see it's got a little blue here, and so then I could just click Share Entry, and so now I get to make some options here. And so I could just get a shareable link and then send someone the link. I can say, what do I want them to do with this? Can they view? Anyone with the link can just look at it. They can edit it. They can comment. I could turn it off so that only specific people have access, and so now only these people that I list are going to have access to this document versus anyone with a link. There's lots of some other choices here as well. I would never turn it on public on the web because anyone can find it all the time. But there might be an option where you need to do that. Say you're speaking at a conference or whatever. You can always do this as well. I hardly ever do specific people. Most of the time I use anyone with the link because this way no one has to sign into Google. As long as they have the link, they can see this document. Okay, so that would be an option on how to share a document. If you want to get rid of something, so for instance, this right here, this says delete later, all you do is click it, and then you can click remove up here, or you can click this and you can remove it here as well. Okay, so there's some things about Google Drive, and I will make another video for you soon that has to do with Google Docs and some of the other apps that we talked about. Hopefully these things have been very helpful to you. And of course, if you ever need any help, my email is in Google Classroom, and you are welcome to message me, and I'll do my very best to try to help you. It was great seeing you last evening. Thank you for giving up a little bit of your evening time to come and learn about Google Apps for education.